Hello and welcome to Greetingstar. I'm so glad you could join me today. I'm sharing this beautiful textured card with you today. It's my own creation that I made using supplies to add texture to my cardstock. These are just regular supplies you can find around your house. That black plastic thing came from a food container. There's an avocado container. That's a potato sack. I just cut a portion of it out. And then the other one was a gold ribbon that I did buy at the store. Now these are some dies that cut, they're nested flag dies from scrapbook.com, and you can see that texture in that white paper. Now there's no texture in the pink, just in the white. And these are some stickers that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I paid $1 for those beautiful butterflies. And hey, they also have clear stamps now. The brand that at the top you'll notice there is called Crafter Square. And so I'm going to use those dies to cut out those two ribbons, and then I'm trying to decide which greeting I want to put below my butterfly. So I'm just going to go ahead and take these over to my my Spellbinders Platinum machine and cut it out, and then I'm gonna just stack those up together. That was kind of cool, that thing that I created there. That was from a scrap that I got from another card I was making. So I'm just gonna set that to the side and maybe use it later. Okay, so this is the butterfly that I chose. Now, word of advice, I would go ahead and adhere the white paper to that pink paper first before I put the butterfly down, but I was just excited to get this done, so putting the cart before the horse. So anyway, now I'm looking at the words, and I do decide to use this beautiful stamp on my ribbon there. And I'm going to use, see, I was trying to decide, should I say enjoy life, but I decided that beautiful fit better. So I'm going to use that with some VersaFine ink that you can see right there, and my We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press. This is a stamping platform, and I just have a cutting mat there on, well, it's not really, it's an electronic cutting machine cutting mat, so it's sticky and it just holds my paper in place. And you can see I just use that blue 3M tape on the side and the bottom to hold that mat there, and that makes it easier for me instead of like taping my my card piece to the stamping platform. So I think I had to do this 4 times to get that word beautiful to show up correctly. But these stamps are great. I mean, I think for $1 you can't beat that. So anyway, they are not photopolymer, they're only silicone, so you definitely want to be sure not to press too hard, otherwise you'll get that smushed effect. And then I took some of this beautiful burnished rose cardstock, and I ran it through my Spellbinders Platinum, just like that, with that plastic piece. And so I encourage you guys, look around your kitchen, look around your house, see what kinds of things you have that can put texture onto your paper. And I put it on the plain cardstock, the white cardstock, and I also put it on that beautiful metallic cardstock. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take, this is Nina Solar White 110 pound. I cut it in half, and then I scored it in half. And so that gives me my A2 sized 4 1/4 by 5.5 card. And I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this down. Sorry about that. That got kind of gooey there for a minute. I just had to remove that. So I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to put these down. And you know, again, it would have been better to go ahead and put all those down and add that butterfly last. That's what I should have done. So now for the inside, I'm just going to put this pretty butterfly. But you know, I was thinking I really wanted to carry over that texture on the inside. That's why I have that strip there. But I decided that I would go ahead and just ink this up with some of this Spun Sugar Distress ink. And that way you'd only get a very light sort of effect there. And I'm just doing this by simply pressing it down with my hand here. And you'll see the effect at the end. It's light and pretty and kind of ethereal, which is beautiful, and I think fits perfectly with this card. So I just decided to go ahead and stamp this butterfly with that same Spun Sugar Distress ink, and I think it looks great. Now you could certainly stamp it in any color you want. You could put it in black and then color it in with any of your coloring mediums, whether they be markers or colored pencils or watercolors, whatever you have. But just make sure that the medium is going to work with whatever ink you chose to stamp that texture on. You don't want them to run together, so make sure you're aware of that. So anyway, I just put that little extra piece there on the side, and if you wanted to, you could also put one on the other side as well. It's up to you. Now I do decide that I want a little more definition, so I take out my this marker here. It's a Zig Wink of Stella. It's their Zig memory system, and this is gold, and I just go ahead and do the butterfly's antenna and the butterfly's body in this gold, and I decide that I want some more glitter and bling, so I pull out my other Wink of Stella. This one has a brush tip, and it just applies a clear layer of that beautiful glitter. It's so pretty. I always love it so much. Sometimes I think I overuse it, but it's just so cool. I just love it so much. So anyway, that is my card. The only thing left to do now is go ahead and add my little logo. And I purchased a self-inking stamp on Amazon. And so this has got my greetingstar.org handmade with love. So thanks for watching today. I hope you had fun, and I hope you give this texturing a try and have a great time. Bye-bye.